Hey, what up, dads? Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy once again, Pankey IBFLB. Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Ladies, did you miss me? Anyway, how are you, my people, man? Once again, another live stream. 2 live streams a day, man. Big up to your host here, man. Pankey BFLB once again. Let's cook together, man. Let's cook together. Everton versus Chelsea. Big match that is gonna happen in 29 minutes. I'm early. I decided to come early. Today I'll be coming early. I'll be coming nearly 30 minutes. 30 minutes early. We get to catch up, get to hype the stream. Yes. And we conquer, man. We conquer. We hype, we conquer. That's how we roll, my niggas. So, my people, how are you doing? How are you doing? A big question, did you miss me, man? Did you miss me? Chelsea, today I'm here to watching you guys once again. I'm not supporting Chelsea. I'm supporting Everton. Since they are home at Hill Dickinson, it's gonna be crazy, my dog. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be fire. I'm trying to set up stuff here. So just let me do a quick yes. My dogs, I'm live, man. Sound check done. I can see even my visual. You can see me, man. I had a good hair shape, man. I'm looking sexy as I don't know, man. Who is sexy? Who is sexier in this world? Who is the sexiest man in this world? Yeah, look, I look just like him, man. How are you doing, my people? Everton is inviting Chelsea today at their home yard, Hill Dickinson. It's gonna be a very hard match for Chelsea because Chelsea they have lost three consecutive matches in their 5 matches. I don't know if you're gonna understand me. In their 5 matches, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You feel me? In the now previous 3 matches, they've lost. You see how crazy it is? Yeah, that's Chelsea. So today they are looking forward to get a win. But Everton is not a small team. First advantage, they are at home. Second, Everton, you know how they play. They always play a hard game for you to penetrate. I can't wait to see, Chelsea getting a big wall that will be impossible for them to penetrate. That's my goal. That's not my goal. That's my, my dream, man. Let it happen. Let it happen. Today, Chelsea to lose. Liverpool have lost in their previous match, so I'm happy. As an Arsenal fan, I'm happy. I'm looking forward to see tomorrow Arsenal to win the Carabao Cup. So whoever is watching right about now, like this stream, subscribe, and be a member, man, because you don't wanna miss. I do this every single day, so you don't wanna miss any stream. Okay? So as I always do, let me put up a poll for us to interact. Focus there. They're making noise. Damn. Oh, I can see people are making noise while I'm doing live stream. God damn. Will Chelsea defeat Everton? Chelsea defeat Everton tonight. Will Chelsea defeat Everton tonight? Let me not use tonight because somewhere Chelsea, the weather, not the weather, the time zone differs. So will Chelsea defeat Everton today? That's the poll. That's the poll. That's the poll. That's the poll. You're gonna see it in your live chat in 1, 2, 3 seconds. It's live. Will Chelsea defeat Everton? So my good people, if you are watching right about now, get to the live chat like we always do. Let's interact. Let me know which team are you supporting. I vote no. For me, I vote no. I vote no. Why? Because man, because that's what it is, man. In the meantime, before I get to the lineup, my good people, I must say thank you first of all. I must thank you all for the support you've been giving me for the start, man. Let me appreciate you for the support. You've been putting me on toes, yeah, encouraging me to come every single day to do a live stream every single day, man. I wanna say thank you, thank you, thank you for everyone who has been supporting me, man. Big up. And if you are new here, man, I do live streams every single day, football watch-alongs every single day. Also, I'm gonna be dropping videos in this channel, so you better lock in with me. You get to enjoy. If you are new, please do me a favor, hit that subscribe button so you don't get to miss me, man. You are I'm the vibe I'm the vibe you've been missing, man. I'm the vibe you've been missing. You don't wanna miss. So hit that subscribe button. You get to enjoy my live streams every single day. Also, you're gonna be enjoying my videos. I'll do a lot of them for you guys because this is what I love. This is the environment that I love. You don't wanna miss out. Yes, like I've said, thank you. If you are new, join the team. Also, man, you can be a member. Be a member for only $0.69, 69 cents. You become a member. You get to enjoy exclusive content, less ads in your videos in this channel. Anytime you click a video, you don't get a lot of disturbing ads. So that's something beautiful, dope about it. So for now, I vote no. So I would like you to vote, please. Get to the live chat, vote, 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 vote. I'll be so happy, my dads. I'll be so happy seeing you. Man, vote, 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 vote in the live chat, please. For now, that's all I'm gonna say. Also, if you haven't subscribed, man, make sure to subscribe. Let's get to 2K subs, my niggas, my dogs, my beautiful ladies, my handsome men who are watching. Hit that subscribe button. Let's go. I can see one vote is in. Yes, a Chelsea fan is in. All right. All right. A Chelsea fan has just voted. Yes, one vote in. What about you? Whoever is watching right about now. What about you? Will Chelsea defeat Everton? That's the question of the day. Answer it, please. And hit that subscribe button. We get to 2K subs. Let me write it here and pin this message. Hit the subscribe button because I'm campaigning to hit 2K subs because I don't want to put a big level and let me just break it down. Let's get 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 10,000, 20,000, 50 to 100, 100K to 1 million. That's how we go. Hit the subscribe button, man. Do subscribe, man. Don't forget. That's the main thing, man. Because that will will notify you that I'm live. Don't forget to subscribe. Uh, let's hit 2K subs. Chat. Yeah, those are my announcements. Before now we get to live, man. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's hit 2K subs chat. That's so vote. Hit like this stream. Yeah, let's continue. So this match, like I said, it's a hard match for Chelsea because they want a win. Yes, because they've lost their previous 3 consecutive matches. Three. Loss, back to back losing. So today, Chelsea, they are so thirsty to get a win. Liam Rezinia, their coach, I know, he's so thirsty. is so thirsty for his team to win. So they will be fighting their all. They will be putting their all tonight for them to win. But on the other side, Everton is not an easy team to secure 3 points from. And don't forget, it's an home team for them. Hill Dickinson is not somewhere you'll go and just get your 3 points and get out. No, you must go hard on it. That's something Chelsea, yeah, if they are not, if they did not think about it, it's gonna be a problem for them. Yeah. So I want us to how many minutes remain? Because I don't wanna nearly how many minutes? 18. 18 minutes. Get to live. Let me put up the lineup on the screens. Let me put up live on the screen. The lineups, I mean. I hope you enjoyed the previous live stream that I did. Brighton versus Liverpool, man. Liverpool was destroyed. Big up. I love it. Big up to Danny Welbeck, man. An Arsenal legend. Big up, man. You know, I can't explain how happy I am because of them, man. So today, one match remaining. This match that this match that I'm doing, I watch along with you guys. This is the game that I'm watching. I'm expecting to see what will happen, and then have a peaceful slumber, waiting for tomorrow. It's gonna be late. God damn. You don't wanna miss. People, you don't wanna miss. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. You get to see the lineup. We get to talk about it. Hype this stream. If you are live now, welcome, welcome, welcome. My dads, welcome, welcome. Your boy Pankey BFLB has welcomed you with warm hands. You feel me? Welcome, welcome. Make sure to vote to get to the live chat, please. If you are watching, get to the live chat. Vote, cast your vote. Will Chelsea defeat Everton? That's the question. An easy one. Yes or no? Let me know. Hey, that's a big rhyme still. Yes or no? Let me know. God damn it. God damn it. Anyway, my people, as you can see on your screens, in the last 5 matches for Everton FC, they've lost 3 matches and won 2 matches. The same as Chelsea. In the last 5 matches, they lost 3 matches and won 2. That's below average if you ask me. I can see 2 votes are in, man. Nice, 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 nice. Nice, 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 nice. Vote, vote, vote. I can see 2 votes are in. If you are watching, please take a second, get to the live chat. Will Chelsea defeat Everton? That's the question. Vote yes or no. Let me know which team you're supporting. For me, I vote no because I'm an Arsenal fan. It is what it is. Take it or leave it. God damn it. So, my people, as you can see, these two football clubs, they are in a terrible form. Both they are under average when it comes to performing. Because how can you lose 3 matches out of 5? Win 2 only. Chelsea recorded the very poorest, let me say the poorest performance in the Champions League. How will you let PSG beat you in that way, man? It's crazy. But I don't want to talk about PSG versus Chelsea. What happened? It was ugly, and I hope it never happens again for Chelsea because you are shaming the EPL teams once again. That was all. Even Newcastle. How will you let a team defeat, destroy you 7 goals to 2? 7 goals. That's so shameful. Anyway, Everton tonight. Can I say tonight or this evening? Man? Let me use this evening because I don't know your time zone wherever you are. Yeah, Everton this evening they are using a formation of 4-2-3-1, 4-2-3-1, while Chelsea is also using the same football formation, 4-2-3-1. That's four defenders, two midfielders, three forwards, and one top striker. You feel me? That's the formation. That's the formation of 4-2-3-1. Four defenders, two midfielders, three forwards, and one top striker. That's the formation that these two teams are using. The same formation, but at the end of the day, it's gonna be different result, different outcome. That's what I mean. The same input because the same formation, but different output. Yeah, if you are live, man, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please cast your vote in the live chat. The question is, will Chelsea defeat Everton? In the live chat, you can see that question. Please vote. Can see two votes are in. Please don't forget to do that. Also, campaign is to hit 2K subs. Please hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 2K subscribers. Thank you. Let's get to the lineup. Quick, 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 quick. Nice. So, as you can see on your screens, my people, Everton, their top goalkeeper that will be, doing the goalkeeping duties is Pickford. Pickford is one of a kind man. I know you all know him. He's the best. He's gonna be at the post. Four defenders for Everton. That's Mikolenko, Kane, Tarkowski, and O'Brien. Damn, that's a solid wall, man. That's a solid wall. Let me name them again. That's Minkolenko, Kane, Tarkowski, and lastly O'Brien. Four defenders. It's gonna be crazy for Joao Pedro tonight. Now for the midfield, two midfielders. They have two midfielders. That's Ganaguay and Garner. Two Gunners will be at the mid for Everton. For their forwards, we have Ndiaye, Drewsbury, and McNeil. These three players are dangerous. Let me just be honest with you. If you've been watching Everton's football matches, you could see how Drewsbury is so vital for every Everton's match. Also Ndiaye is a top player. Expecting him to do some dope shit tonight. I'm expecting that. And their top striker tonight, today is Basik Gourmes. That's the top striker for Everton today. For Chelsea, their goalkeeper, Sanchez. Oh, I see today they did not put Jorgensen in the lineup because he costed Chelsea big time in the first leg of the UEFA Champions League. That's PSG. Is it PSG? Yeah, PSG versus Chelsea. Jorgensen did a terrible stuff there. Terrible stuff. But is not in tonight. The starting goalkeeper is Sanchez. Four defenders, that's Gusto, Fofana, Hato, and Cucurella. Why am I not seeing Chaloba? I don't know. I think maybe he's on the bench or he's having an injury. Maybe I'll give that a bit some time, in this live stream. For the two midfielders, we have Lavia and Caicedo. Caicedo is a top midfielder, no lie. I must acknowledge that, though he has been, getting red cards, and that will, that's not a good picture for a midfielder like him. So, as you can see, the goalkeeper is Sanchez. For defenders, Gusto, Fofana, Hato, and Cucurella. For the midfielders, I'm talking about Chelsea FC, Lavia and Caicedo. For their forwards, we have Palmer on the right wing, Neto on the left wing. At the middle, we have Enzo Fernandez. Enzo is the captain, if I'm not wrong, at the middle, and their top striker is João Pedro. João Pedro is Chelsea's top striker today. How many minutes remaining? 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes. Please, if you are watching, take a minute and vote. Get to the live chat and vote. Let me go to the substitute quick. Don't want to waste no time here. So, as you can see, for Everton, their substitutes, their reserves, those players who are gonna come in and change the game when needed. We have Mark Travers, Nathan Patterson, Seamus Coleman, Jared. Wow, what a name! Brantwaite. That's a crazy name there. Marlin. We have Tim Irogbunam. Wow. Harrison Armstrong, Thierry Nubari, and Tyler Dibling. Their head coach, the one and only David Moyes. David Moyes, why are you having a terrible season this season, man? I don't know why. But gonna see. For Chelsea, their substitutes, their reserves, who are gonna come in and change the game when needed. We have Teddy Shamanlow, Tosin, Mamadou Sarr, Achempong, Dario Esugo, Andres Santos, Liam Delap, Estevao, Alejandro Garnacho. So as you can see, Chalobah is not in the bench. So it means he's having an injury. That's automatic. He's having an injury. I hope he's gonna come back strong. The head coach for Chelsea, the one and only Liam Resinia. I don't know you guys, how do you rate him? For me, he's not performing the way I thought. I'm expecting him to do something, something concrete for Chelsea. He's not the best, if you ask me. So my dads, I want to organize about the live commentary. Is gonna come in like 7 minutes. But for now, if you are watching, please get to the live chat. Please vote. I can see 3 votes are in. Big up, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up. No is at 33%. Yes at 67. Wow. I love this, man. I love this. I love it. Also, don't forget to subscribe. It will help this channel to grow, so you get to enjoy my streams every single day, man. I do this for the culture, man. Let's do this together till I don't know till when, man. Let's do this for life. Till death do us apart. That's me and you. How about that, my dog? Till death do us apart. So hit that subscribe button. You get to enjoy my streams, my videos. Till death do us apart, man. So make sure to vote. I can see 3 votes now. 4 votes. 1 vote has just come in. Make sure to vote, please, so I get to know which team you are supporting. That's how crucial it is. I wanna know. For me, I'm hate watching my dogs. I'm hate watching tonight like crazy. Chelsea, they are not going nowhere. Trust me. Chelsea, they're gonna be defeated tonight. If you think I'm wrong, let's wait. 90 minutes. It's not that far away. 90 minutes only. We get to know who is the top, who is the conqueror. You feel me? Yeah. So keep on, sending your votes in. Send your votes in. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Like I said, today I'm supporting Everton. Easy, easy, easy. Easy. I'm supporting Everton. I hope you, whoever is watching, you are supporting Chelsea. So we get that's where we differ. But let's wait and see. That's I'm trying to look for. I want to set up. I want to set up. Want to set up what we call a live commentary. It's 4 minutes remaining, my dogs. 4 minutes remaining. For I can see Yusuf Zlatan say, "Come on, Pankey. Come on, what?" Like I said, I'm supporting Everton. Today I'm hate watching. I've been doing this and I'm gonna be doing this. Come on. So, like I've said, 4 minutes remaining. Yusuf, big up. By the way, big up, big up, big up. Big up for tuning in, man. You've been here for a minute, man. Big up, big up, big up. 3 minutes and some few seconds ago. Let me put up a goal also here. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Also, I'll support. I'll support Chelsea. If you guys send me 10 super chats, I'll support Chelsea. That's that's my that's how I'll celebrate. The goal is on air, man. The goal is on air. You can see the goal, the goal is created. Anyway, my ducks, if you are watching, please hit subscribe button. Please hit the subscribe. Let's get to 2K subs. Let's build a big community, my dad. Let's build a big community of people who love football, people who truly love football, right? Because I'll be doing this every single day, and I can't do this alone. I need you guys. So, take a second, vote. Let me know which team you are supporting. On the left chat, you can see there's a question I've put on. Will Chelsea defeat Everton? Yes or no? Let me know your thoughts on that. Also, don't forget to subscribe, like this stream, so it gets viral. Get to have a big community, a big engagement here. Yeah, every single day. It's gonna be fun. You don't want to miss this energy of me, your host, Pankey BFLB, man. Why will you miss that? So, do it, man. Do it, man. Do it. Let's do this. Just like Nike, their symbol, man. That tick. Do it. Just do it. Easy. How many minutes remaining? 1 minute remaining. Oh my goodness. Let me do what I always do for you guys. Let me put up a live commentary. All right. A live commentary for you, my dogs. Let me put up a live commentary, my dogs. For you guys, for now, thank you for logging in, man, to this channel, man. Big up. Let me put up a live commentary. Get to enjoy till the end. I appreciate your presence. I appreciate it. Let's do this till the end. It's your boy Pankey BFLB once again. Big up. The game
Goal scoring form 14 so far in the Premier League this season. Benches are as follows. Everton have Travers, Braithwaite, Patterson, Coleman, Armstrong, Roll, Irabunham, Barry and Dibbling. The Chelsea benches Sharman Lowe is the keeper. Is Achikong, Sarr, Tosin Adrabayo, Santos, Asugo, Garnacho, Esteval and Delap. So Chelsea into their controversial huddle. They are in the centre circle this time. They haven't surrounded referee, who is Sam Barrett this evening, and Paul Howard is the VAR official. Here in Dewsbury Hall for Everton, going up against his former side. He'll be looking to try and lead his side to 3 points this evening. He's the top scorer on the field for Everton. 6 goals for Kiernan Dewsbury Hall so far in the Premier League. So both sides have done their huddles and we're about to get underway. David Moyes looking relaxed in the dugout as he sits down on his chair. Liam Rosini already on the edge of his technical area, and it will be the away side in white with Cole Palmer to get us underway. They're shooting from left to right, and the ball goes all the way back to Robert Sanchez.
Let's do this. My live commentary I'm putting on right about now. Let's enjoy, my people.
Everton now have the ball 40 yards from goal. Chelsea managing to get themselves back in positions to stop that quick getaway from the home side. All the feet of James Garner, who continues his run of starting every Premier League match for Everton. And as mentioned already, has been welcomed with a first ever senior call-up for the upcoming friendlies for England. Has represented England at every other age group. Now will find himself in a senior squad for the first time. Forward comes Mark Cucurella for the first time on the left-hand side. Plays the ball into Enzo Fernandez, who's dropped deep, and will play the ball out to the right-hand side where Wesley Fofana takes over and then finds Lavia. First start in the Premier League for him since October. He's already under pressure from Ndai, and he has to force his way back to his goalkeeper, Robert Sanchez, who's been pressed by Beto. Chelsea managed to play their way out with Cucurella on the left-hand side. Into the feet of Pedro Neto, who's had to work backwards. And Chelsea will reset with their goalkeeper. Chelsea looking to bounce back after a disappointing 2 midweek games in the Champions League against very strong opponents, Paris Saint-Germain, losing 5-2 and 3-0. They'll be looking to try and get themselves on the board. There's a long ball forward here and clash of heads between two players. Malo Gusto has stayed down before being held back onto his feet by Enzo Fernandez. It was Gusto and Mikalenko that went up. Just both fell a little bit awkwardly after a fair challenge between the two, and it will result in a Chelsea throw-in just in front of David Moyes, who's now off his chair and at the front of the technical area for Everton. Caicedo tries to move the ball forward. He's been intercepted by Dwight McNeil, who regains possession for Everton, and he's played out to the left-hand side for Mikalenko. Everton with that settled back four of O'Brien, Keane, Tarkowski and Mikalenko back after Tarkowski missed the Arsenal defeat. Long ball forward from England's number 1, Jordan Pickford, and it will be Ndai who battles for it on the left-hand side with Gusto, and it's going to be a throw-in for Everton as they attack from right to left. Throw-in taking on that central midfield role this afternoon. So he caught the eye of Thomas Tuchel, ever present in this Everton side, has picked up 2 league goals so far, but his versatile can play right back as well. Going to be fascinating to see whether he can get some minutes in an England shirt in those upcoming friendlies. Long ball sent forward by Tarkowski, but it's too long for everyone. That will roll through to Robert Sanchez, but Everton have won it high up here, and Dewsbury Hall gets into the box, goes past one, but it's a good covering tackle from Caicedo. Hand side level, the edge. Out to Michalenko. On two with Ndai. Everton's still in a promising position here as they flick it down towards the byline. Ndai gets it in, but Lavia can clear it away, and Chelsea neatly work their way forward as it's a lovely day in Liverpool, but Idrissa Gana Gueye is sporting white leggings underneath his white shorts, so he almost looks like he's wearing tracksuit bottoms as he's running around with his bright yellow boots sticking out the bottom. Socks roll right.
Come on. What's happening with my live comment?
For Chelsea with the ball inside his own half, just knocks it onto Caicedo, who's inside the centre circle. Caicedo finds Wesley Fofana, who's on the halfway line. Fofana under pressure from Beto, so again forced back to Robert Sanchez. 6 minutes gone here at the Hill Dickinson Stadium. No chances on goal yet. Still 0-0 as Caicedo ventures forward and plays the ball out left towards Pedro Neto. Steps over it a couple of times and moves it into Caicedo again, about 30 yards from goal. Shapes to shoot, and it's a disappointing one, and that'll roll wide harmlessly in the end. So it'll be a goal kick for Everton. Caicedo has got himself on the score sheet for his side in the league 3 times so far, but hasn't. So not got his shooting boots on by the looks of things so far with that effort. Long ball forward from Pickford is easily stolen away by Chelsea, and they'll play it across the back line, but there is pressure from Beto, so forces them back to Robert Sanchez, who plays out to Wesley Fofana, who looks to clip that long up towards João Pedro, but good header by Michael Keane, gets good distance on it, but it's returned by Fofana. His ball down on the chest of Iliman Ndiaye, the Senegalese midfielder with 10 on his back. Decides just to, rather than venture forward, plays out into the back line for Michael Keane. Keane moves on for Michalenko, and Chelsea just starts to put a little bit of pressure as the ball's worked back to Jordan Pickford. Pickford in light green this evening. Long ball forward from him, and it's going to be headed away by Fofana. But Gay will pick it up in the midfield and play out to the left-hand side for Michalenko. And Ukrainian tries to venture forward, flips it back out towards Ndiaye, but good tackle from Malagusto, and he will return it to his goalkeeper. Wesley Fofana picks it up off of Sanchez and plays it into Caicedo, who seems to always be free at the moment in that midfield, and he finds Cole Palmer, who's dropped deep into the centre circle. Good ball from him into Fernandez, who clips out towards the right-hand side, but it's misread the run of João Pedro, and that will be a bit of a rugby touch finder as it goes out of play right down by the corner flag for Everton to defend. Bit of a scrappy start from both sides. Only that long shot from Caicedo that didn't really threaten the goal. The only effort on goal so far as Michalenko's job is to try and throw it as far up the line as he can, and Beto can bring it down and ends up chipping a ball over to the right-hand side for Jacob Ryan, who heads it home to Jordan Pickford. He launches it long towards Ndiaye, but it's going to do very well for Everton, and they're going to win a corner from that long kick. Wesley Fofana trying to head it out for a throw-in, but it's just skidded off the top of his head. And that will be first set piece for Everton. It's going to be James Garner to come over and take the kick. Plenty of players wrestling and pushing and pulling inside the 6-yard box in front of Robert Sanchez, Michael Keane, Malo Gusto, 2 of those. Still we wait for James Garner's delivery. In it comes, in swinger. It's headed away strongly by Caicedo. And there's been a foul in the process given, so it'll be a free kick for white shirts and grey shorts and white socks for Chelsea this evening. Everton obviously sporting white shorts themselves, so it's part of their traditional home kit. And Beto's put Sanchez under pressure here and very nearly stole it off of him. And luckily for him, Caicedo was there to mop it up, and then he wins a free kick off of Beto. Chelsea's goalkeeping woes continue. It was a pass from Hato, and it was a strong touch from Sanchez, and Beto was straight on him, and he is very fortunate, the Spanish keeper, that Beto didn't have a tap into an empty net there. He's got Moises Caicedo to thank. Chelsea playing a dangerous game at the back.
Come on, Chelsea. Are you playing a dangerous game at the back?
So Sanchez, who has got 9 clean sheets this season, but hasn't had one since 17th of January now. It's 8 league games that Chelsea have gone without one. And they are very fortunate to still have a clean sheet after 10 minutes. Sanchez, who missed the last league game, is Jorgensen in goal, but did return for PSG game. So the throw-in down on the left-hand side for the home team. Deep in their own half, and it's Mikalenko's in charge of trying to throw that up towards halfway. It does bounce a couple of times, and Beto gets there ahead of Hato, and Everton can be on the front foot here with Dewsbury Hall sprinting down the left-hand side, gets level with the edge of the area, puts it in left-footed, and Sanchez covers that well. Bounce just in front of him. He had Beto in behind if he wasn't able to gather. And the first bit of action that the Spanish keeper had to do after making that mistake was cleared up well. 12 minutes gone here at the Hill Dickinson Stadium, still goalless, but intriguing game between Everton and Chelsea so far. Caicedo in the centre circle, plays into Lavia, who hasn't had many touches on his Premier League starting return. Ball out with Pedro Neto on the left-hand side. He's got plenty of white shirts forward if he wants to use them, but instead goes in field to Fernandez, then Caicedo. Across the pitch to Lavia, who plays another ball out right towards Gusto, but plenty of blue shirts between the ball and the goal. Chelsea decide to keep possession with Wesley Fofana back inside his own half now. Fofana tries to find Gusto, but no option for him to go forward, so ball is back with Robert Sanchez inside his own penalty area. Then rolled back out to Frenchman Wesley Fofana. Everton not pressing, just targeting the press here. And Caicedo's ball is loose and is stolen away by Ilian Ndiaye, and Everton will come forward here. Ndiaye level with the edge of the area on the left-hand side. Goes in on his right foot to the corner of the box. Now back out on his left, but well held up by Gusto. Finds Garner in support. Out left to Mikalenko. Delivers a ball in left-footed towards the back post. It's flicked away by Cucurella. Pedro Neto tries to get it clear and does well to knock it off with Jake O'Brien. That will be a defensive throw-in for Chelsea. But again, Everton trying to turn the ball over inside the Chelsea half with good effect so far. A rare loose pass by Moises Caicedo. Ball back with Robert Sanchez, who decides to launch it long left-footed this time. And it'll bounce a couple of times before Michael Keane sends it back forward. Hato's brought it down on the chest, but gives it away to Dwight McNeil, who threads it down the line for Beto. Puts the ball into the box and then picked up by James Garner, who shoots left-footed, and it's cleared away by Malo Gusto. It's definitely got about that strike. Everton still in the ascendancy. Garner outside the box on the left-hand side. Plays an infield to Dewsbury Hall. Garner then forced to go back to Michael Keane.
Still nil-nil.
Gusto did well to get in the way. Garner probably didn't quite strike it as well as he would have liked. It probably was going to nestle in the bottom corner. It is the home side who had the better chances so far. Garner finds Mikalenko deep inside the Chelsea half. The Ukrainians forced backwards into the feet of Gay, who then goes further back to the halfway line for James Tarkowski, back in the side this evening. Garner on the left-hand side plays a direct ball into Beto, brings it down well, gets away from Caicedo, but Lavia does well to come and steal the ball off of the man from Guinea-Bissau. The white shirts, Chelsea have possession once more. Cole Palmer, been quiet so far, forced backwards into Wesley Fofana. Caicedo would drop deep and come and pick the ball up. Nice pass from him, finds Cole Palmer, takes two players out of it, and Cole Palmer can stretch his legs and break towards the box. Plays out left to Pedro Neto, who creeps inside, plays the ball in. It's going to be blocked by Jacob Bryan, and then comes off of Neto again, and that'll be behind for a goal kick. Big round of applause from the home fans behind that goal where Jordan Pickford is defending. Jacob Bryan got really tight to Pedro Neto, stopped the cross, and then also won the goal kick. Everton decides to take short, and it's all at the feet of James Tarkowski. Red boots this evening. He plays it across to Michael Keane, who just lays it back to Jordan Pickford. With a dangerous game from Everton, so Pickford goes long into the feet of Mykolenko on the halfway line. Dye picks the ball up and tries to spin away from Lavia, has to find Garner in support. The targeted press from Chelsea force Everton back into their defensive half as they then go long up towards Beto, who can win the first one but not the second one, but Dewsbury Hall will pick it up and find Garner Gay. Spreads it left for Ndai. Forwards comes Mykolenko now, midway inside the Chelsea half. Delivers from deep, and it's going to be picked up by Ndai, who tries to get past Wesley Fofana. The French centre-back does well, but he's running out of room as he tries to keep the ball in play. Juggles it up and ends up giving away a throw-in 10 yards from the goal line. Good pressure once more from the Toffees. Mykolenko will take the throw-in on this left-hand side. James Tarkowski, Michael Keane are forward. Tarkowski signaling for a long throw from Vitaly Mykolenko as he comes forward and then fakes to go long, but it's short into Dewsbury Hall instead. Dewsbury Hall puts it on his right foot, delivers it into the box, headed away. It's picked back up by the former Chelsea player as he breaks down towards the goal line. Plays it back out to Mykolenko, who can clip a ball in towards the back post. Tarkowski heads it down, but cleared away by Fofana. Everton will come again with Garner Gay, good 50 yards from goal. Finds Dwight McNeil, who delivers a ball in from deep, and up rises Michael Keane, but the second ball is hooked away by Moises Caicedo. Turned by Jacob Bryan, good battle between Fofana and Keane as the ball bounces around in midfield, but it's Enzo Fernandez who will pick it up and bring it away on the left-hand side with Mark Cucurella. Fernandez takes over and trades a 1-2 with João Pedro, who's on the halfway line. Fernandez plays his pass and then breaks forward, but it's very patient play from the side in white this evening as ball goes back into the centre circle for Wesley Fofana, number 29 on the Frenchman's back. Partnered by young Jarell Hato, 20 years of age from the Netherlands, and it's his ball forward. It's being picked off again, and Everton will try and spring a counter-attack, but it's just a heavy touch from Ndai. It's lashed away by Fofana, so it'll be a throw-in on the far side. Big round of applause from David Moyes. He'll be really impressed with his side's first 19 minutes here. Everton now with the ball inside the Chelsea half on the left-hand side. Mykolenko tries to go round Palmer, ends up losing out, and then Palmer goes down. It'll be a free kick for Chelsea. Palmer did well just to put his body in the way. Liam Rosinia sporting a frustrated look on the touchline. A navy hoodie covered by a navy blazer for Liam Rosinia this evening.
Rosinia wearing a blue blazer.
So free kick will be taken by
What are you saying?
Sanchez, all in
Chelsea, what's
orange,
happening?
pulls his socks right over his knees before coming forward and clips it towards
Chelsea are
Pedro
gonna lose,
Neto.
man.
It'll be smashed away by Michael Keane up towards halfway again.
Chelsea are gonna
Turned by
lose.
Fofana, and his strong header bounces off of Dewsbury Hall, and it'll be a throw in for Chelsea midway inside the Everton half on this right-hand side. Chelsea take it quickly, and it's now sent over to the left on the halfway line for Cucurella. Finds Pedro Neto, who's been quiet over on that left-hand side. Not much chance for the Chelsea forwards to play so far, but Chelsea will try and work it on this right-hand side now with Fofana, then Gusto into Lavia, who's very nearly pickpocketed by Beto. Beto putting in a real good pressing shift up there, but it's Lavia in the centre circle. Threads a lovely ball forward to Cole Palmer. Palmer drives towards the box, goes down under a tackle from Gay. It's told to get up, and Everton will win a throw-in on the right-hand side. Cole Palmer on his knees with his arms outspread, directing towards the referee. Looks like he got the wrong side of Garner. Yeah, there was no ball taken there. Everton have got away with one there. Cole Palmer uses his body really well to force the contact from the experienced Senegalese midfielder, who of course spent some time with Paris Saint-Germain, who Chelsea came up against in the Champions League in midweek. Everton trying to break away here. It's a good sliding tackle from Malo Gusto, who gets there ahead of Dewsbury Hall, but Mikalenko will continue midway inside the Chelsea half. Plays a 1-2 and gets the ball back out towards the corner flag. Delivers left-footed in towards Beto. It's brought down on the chest by Dwight McNeil, but headed away by Fernandez. Gay can still keep control of the possession for Everton. James Garner takes it on and drifts out towards this left-hand side, tries to thread a ball through towards Mikalenko, but it's picked off by Malo Gusto, then sends it long left-footed, but headed back by Michael Keane, and Everton will continue this good possession. 22 minutes gone here. Everton 0, Chelsea 0, but it's the home side who have had the more territory. Haven't necessarily forced a save from Sanchez yet, but have gone close twice. Good clearance by Malo Gusto, and Moises Caicedo also mopping up a really good opportunity after Robert Sanchez was closed down by Beto. Everton with Jacob Ryan end up losing out to Enzo Fernandez, and Chelsea can try and spring forward through Lavia. Then Fernandez clips the ball into the channel, and Pedro Neto's away on this left-hand side. Takes it on his left foot, gets to the corner of the box, couple of step-overs. Finds Cucurella in support, who then sends the ball in first time, and that's too deep for everyone. Mikalenko just lets that go over his head and takes a couple of bounces before sending it long up towards Beto. Beto wins the header, but Garner's touches the ball, and that'll be a throw-in for Chelsea just inside the Everton half in front of David Moyes. David Moyes, it's the 51st time as a manager. He's faced Chelsea now more than any other club. He's only got the 8 wins, but his side have started well. But Chelsea are now flowing forward. Fernandez gets into the box on the left-hand side, tries to poke a ball through, but it's just going to roll into the hands of Jordan Pickford. Chelsea have looked dangerous through Fernandez and Palmer running forward when they have had the opportunity. Everton have defended well so far. Yeah, so 8 wins out of 50 for this game for David Moyes through his many clubs. See Everton, Manchester United and West Ham. Has lost 29 times and 13 draws. He'll be very encouraged by what he's seen so far as we're halfway through the first half. It was a 2-0 victory for Chelsea all the way back in December under Enzo Maresca in the opposite league encounter between these two. Cole Palmer and Malo Gusto's first half goals were enough to seal the win. Chelsea on the ascendancy here as Pedro Neto on the left-hand side comes forward. He's got Cucurella ahead of him if he wants to use him. Tries to find João Pedro, whose touch is a poor one, but it will, luckily for him, bounce back into the path of Romeo Lavia, who gives it to Fernandez, who plays down to the left-hand side again for Pedro Neto. Just jogs up towards Jake O'Brien before moving it infield, and Fernandez plays it in first time. It's half cleared by Michael Keane. Chelsea will fight for it in the midfield between Dewsbury Hall and Caicedo, and it's Caicedo that comes out on top, but his ball forward towards João Pedro as well, defended by James Tarkowski, and they will fall at the feet of Jordan Pickford. Everton on the left-hand side with Mikalenko. Finds James Garner, just opens up his body and plays out to the right-hand side for Tarkowski. The Everton captain, plenty of time on the ball, no real pressure from the away side at the moment. Jordan Pickford decides to take over just outside the D of his own penalty area. He goes short out to the left-hand side for Mikalenko, and Chelsea now starting to put a little bit of pressure on the back line of Everton as Pickford goes out to the right-hand side for O'Brien, directly into the halfway line from him for Garner Gay. James Garner takes over, still inside the Everton half, but Everton now looking to come forward as Michael Keane brings it over the halfway line, plays a good ball into Dewsbury Hall, who finds Ndiaye. Ndiaye floats across the pitch, plays now to Dwight McNeil. Plays it down the line for Garner Gay, gets to the byline, delivers it in. It's cleared away by Lavia and then Cucurella. Chelsea can try and come away up to the halfway line. For Cucurella, just decides to turn around and give it back to Robert Sanchez. To Chelsea, who will be very patient in possession. Fofana. Under a bit of pressure from Beto, finds Lavia, who's played a nice ball into Cole Palmer, and Chelsea away here with João Pedro on the right-hand side, gets into the box, cuts in on his left foot, beats a man, but his shot is blocked by Tarkowski. That's real flashing anger at goal from João Pedro, but Chelsea keep the ball. It's now with Pedro Neto on the left-hand side, a couple of step-overs. Fakes the cross on his right foot, then goes back on his left. His delivery's going to hit Dwight McNeil, and that'll be a corner for the away side, over on the far side of the pitch. But Lavia played a brilliant direct ball into Cole Palmer. He just flicked it round the corner for João Pedro, and Chelsea were away. Just shows that front four can really link up when they get the service. So it's going to be Argentinian Enzo Fernandez from the far side. It'll be an in-swinging right-footed corner. Here it comes. There's a deep one towards the back post. It's headed away by O'Brien. And Chelsea will let that run out of play for a throw-in. Caicedo leaves that to the French fullback Mano Gusto to take. Gusto sporting a long sleeve top under his short sleeve one, but he's rolled his under sleeves up to his elbows. Throws it in short, and then Chelsea will work it into the midfield for Enzo Fernandez. Then Lavia plays a good ball infield for Caicedo. Looks up, delivers the ball in towards the penalty area, and Tarkowski can only head that behind for another corner in quick succession. Tarkowski wasn't sure who was behind him, didn't get a shout, probably could have left it. The Everton captain scored in his last appearance, actually. The weekend. It's going to be another right-footed in-swinger from Enzo Fernandez. It's towards the penalty spot, punched away. He's going to fall at the feet of Cucurella, posted towards goals, hits bodies, and hasn't been cleared until Beto can try and slice it clear, and then Pedro Neto's shot is blocked. It's a real pinball situation, and Chelsea still got the ball inside the Everton penalty box. João Pedro curls it towards the far post, but it's claimed by Jordan Pickford. The big grin on his face, knows he probably got away with a bit of a weak punch there in the build-up to that. There's a few appeals for handballs against James Tarkowski. It'll be interesting to see whether Paul Howard in the VAR office will be looking at that one. A couple of good blocks in there from the Everton captain. Garner has it in the Everton midfield and decides to go back to Tarkowski, who's under pressure from Cole Palmer. Plays now to O'Brien on the right side, who clears up the line. It flicks off of Cucurella, and that'll be a throw-in for Everton. It's definitely Chelsea's best period of pressure there in terms of momentum. Half an hour on the clock here, and it's Everton 0, Chelsea 0. Neither keeper really had to make a save, but a couple of good blocks. One from Gusto and then one from Tarkowski. So far, the best opportunities for both sides. Tarkowski on the halfway line, clips it long towards Beto, but it's an easy header away, and Lavia was spinning in midfield and find Caicedo. Caicedo with plenty of space ahead of him. Chooses to just walk into that space rather than attack it at the moment, as blue shirts of Everton just jog back into position. Cucurella on the halfway line over on the far side, plays down the line for Pedro Neto. It's walking football from Chelsea at the moment as they just keep possession. Caicedo in the centre circle. Nice ball from him into Enzo Fernandez, who spins away from his man in midfield. Plays down to Gusto, who's midway inside the Everton half, but he just relays it back to Fernandez. Looked like a bit of a missed opportunity for Chelsea to hit them on the break, but they play it out to the left-hand side now with Cucurella, plays it down the line for Pedro Neto, a really good block in there from Jacob Bryan, and Everton would try and come up towards the halfway line with Beto. His ball stolen away. Caicedo now inside the Everton half. Good period of possession now for Chelsea, in good territory as well. Pedro Neto over on the far touchline, floats inside. Finds Lavia in support. He finds his midfield partner of Moises Caicedo. Chelsea once again just settle into the rhythm as Fofana picks it up inside the centre circle. Finds Lavia, who again takes it on the turn and breaks forward. Plays it out to Gusto on the right hand side, gets level with the edge of the area. Tries to put it in on his left foot, it's blocked away. Dewsbury Hall will bring it clear. Finds Mikalenko. Kicks up towards the halfway line for Beto to chase, and Beto does get there ahead of Fofana and wins his side a throw-in. Everton just need to try and get a passage of play where they can get the foot on the ball again. Throw-in taken by Mikalenko back to Michael Keane, who finds his central defensive partner and captain James Tarkowski. Ball now over on the far side, just inside the Everton half with Jake O'Brien. He then sends it back to the left-hand side for Michael Keane. Into the Chelsea half goes James Garner, tries to throw the ball through towards Beto. He's going to get there first, he's going to poke it towards goal, and it's a fantastic finish. Everton have the lead, and James Garner, on the week of his first senior call-up, has played a delightful assist. It's his 6th assist of the season. Beto's 5th goal in the Premier League this year, and it's absolutely exquisite from the pass to the finish. Sanchez came flying out, but Beto just dinked it over him, and there was nothing that Joel Hato could do as he tried to clear it off the line. Beto thumps his chest to the
over for Chelsea.
Goal. But it was the defence splitting pass from James Garner that made it. Just drove forward. Might be very close on the VAR for offside, but it was just inside Hato and Fofana, and Beto just stuck his right foot on it and dinked it over the on-rushing Sanchez. It's a lovely goal if it stands. On 33 minutes, it's Everton 1, Chelsea 0, pending a VAR check. James Garner was just allowed too much time in that midfield, probably for the first time, really. And the pass was inch perfect into Beto. Beto also scored in that away win, 3-2 with Newcastle. Has another goal here. Has taken part in every single Premier League game. It's only his 12th start, however. But the goal stands and he is rewarded with his 5th of the season. And Chelsea are behind in their race for Champions League qualification. 35 minutes on the watch here at the Hill Dickinson Stadium. It's the home side who are in front. Caicedo inside centre circle, plays in Lavia again. He just spins away from his man and finds Cole Palmer, who breaks through 2 tackles. He's got space on the right side where he finds Gusto, who plays it across, and he fires off of Tarkowski in behind for a corner. A little like Malo Gusto just needed to pull the trigger, but instead tried to thread it through to João Pedro. But Lavia taking the ball on the half turn in that midfield is causing Everton some real problems. Chelsea will be desperate to make sure that his injury problems are behind him because he seems to be incredible talent. It's a left-footed in swinger this time. It's flapped away by Pickford, and then the shot from Fernandes is palmed over by the England #1. And that is a fantastic save from Jordan Pickford. Didn't really get a lot on the punch. And then a half volley was turned over again by Jordan Pickford. Great reactions from him. Fernandes brings a little bit too close to the keeper, but it'll be
Come
another
on,
corner.
Everton,
Fernandes
let's go.
deliver on this far side, headed away by Keane. Out to the edge where Caicedo finds it. Plays it back to corner taker, but Everton with plenty of defensive shape now. Chelsea having to work their way backwards. Pedro Neto plays out to the left-hand side where Enzo Fernandez still is. Puts it on his right foot, delivers it in towards Lavia, and it's just too far ahead of the youngster from Belgium. And it's behind for a goal kick. That was a shaky few minutes there for the home side. Chelsea doing well on the set pieces. You've got to say, Enzo Fernandez will really want that chance back if he could. Anything either side of the keeper, and it looked like it was destined to be in. Jordan Pickford punches the air as he saved it. He knows that's a big one from him. Everton just find a little bit of possession again inside the Chelsea half. It's been stolen away by Enzo Fernandez, who's got plenty of options ahead of him. Chooses Pedro Neto, gets level with the edge of the area. Tries to go on the outside. Flicks it through the legs of Dewsbury Hall, and then it's thumped away by Garner. Throw in for Chelsea, just level with the edge of the area. And the goal has really opened up this game. Caicedo spreads it over to the right-hand side for Gusto. Just brings it down and then looks to cross, but ends up going on the outside of Mikalenko. His cross is then blocked, and that'll be away for a throw-in, 10 yards from the goal line on this near side. That goal has really livened up the away side in white this evening. Everton will just be anxious to get into half-time with 7 minutes plus a little bit of additional to go. Everton pinned right back now as Fofana has it just outside the centre circle. Every blue shirt back within 40 yards of their own goal as Hato jogs forward, tries to find a little bit of space, but chooses just to knock it to the right-hand side for Fofana. Then goes right again to Malo Gusto, but Chelsea again just happy to keep it in the back line and try and draw Everton out. Fernandes drops deep into the centre circle, comes over to the right-hand side, plays a triangle with Gusto and then Fofana, ball back in the centre circle. Caicedo moves it on a little bit more now to Pedro Neto, who finds Cucurella level with the edge of the area. Plays the infield to João Pedro, who tries to thread the ball through to Garner Gay. Intercepts and it's cleared away. Everton doing pretty good at keeping João Pedro quiet. Neto goes up for a header with Jerome Hato. Comes off worse there. Comes down holding his head and asks for the referee to stop play. Hato just goes over to the goal scorers, check that he's okay. It looked like a bit of a flailing arm as both jump though. force or malice in that one. But Beto does require some attention. And Everton will be hoping that he will be okay to continue. It's his goal that separates the two sides in the first half. Brilliant goal all round, lovely pass from James Garner. And a deft finish from Beto to notch his 5th of the season, but we're back underway and it's Chelsea in possession now inside the Everton half as Romeo Lavia picks the ball up and plenty of Everton shares back again to make life difficult for Chelsea. Ball through is cut out by Dewsbury Hall. Tries to get it away to Ilian Ndiaye, who does well to bring it across the field, but Gusto steals it off of him. Before Mikalenko can step in and control possession for Everton. Mikalenko, big switch over to the right side towards Dryman Neal. It's going to go out of play for a throw-in on the halfway line for Chelsea. Chelsea, who have got FA Cup action after this one. And they're playing Port Vale in the quarter-finals. Forward come Everton on this left-hand side. It's James Garner who's going to break towards the box. His left-footed clearance is cleared away and it will just go out for a throw-in rather than a corner. And signalled a throw-in, so Mikalenko will trudge down to the corner flag to deliver this one. 42 minutes gone here as we edge towards half-time. It's Everton 1, Chelsea 0 here at the Hill Dickinson Stadium. Forward comes Mikalenko to deliver the long ball. It's going to go towards the keeper who punches away, but it will spin off for a corner on this near side. Not very convincing from Robert Sanchez. It'll be James Garner to come over and deliver the in-swinger. Just getting some instructions from James Tarkowski before he goes over. Been absolutely instrumental in that midfield so far. Garner stands with his left arm raised as he comes forward, ends up taking it short to Ndiaye, then plays it back out to Dewsbury Hall, delivers it from a different angle, but that's disappointing delivery. Headed away, but Everton will keep possession with a throw-in, taken quickly by Dewsbury Hall down to Ndiaye, who gets in a battle with Caicedo. It's going to be another throw-in for Everton. David Moyes looks frustrated that the ball didn't go into the box there from that corner. Mikalenko throws the ball back into midfield for Garner, who then sends it over to the far side, and it's Jake O'Brien in the centre circle, who chooses just to play into his captain, who's stood next to him. Everton will be patient. Come on this left-hand side now with Mikalenko. Plays it down to Ndiaye, goes past Hato and plays the ball in left-footed. It's an awkward one, and it's cleared away by Fofana. And then Hato will clear it long again for Cole Palmer to chase, but James Tarkowski should get there first ahead of Cole Palmer, and does well just to knock it back to Jordan Pickford, who gives his captain a big round of applause, and Everton will come away with Garner. David Moyes will be absolutely delighted if his side can get into half-time with this 1-0 lead secured. They will come forward again, a long ball in towards Garner Gabus, half cleared by Chelsea and recycled back by Everton to Jordan Pickford, who takes a couple of touches and then just knocks it to the right-hand side for Tarkowski. He then decides to clip it long up towards Beto, who does win the header above Cucurella, but his header finds the feet of Moises Caicedo. Chelsea now break into the Everton half. Caicedo, midway inside the home side's half, plays out to the left-hand side. It's going to be Pedro Neto, 10 yards from the goal line. Plays it back to Cucurella, who decides to come in field. Chelsea being patient as we enter the last minute of the half. Fernandes, every single blue shirt back in behind the ball. As Pedro Neto picks it up on the left-hand side, level the edge of the area, forced backwards into Hato again. Chelsea just trying to work Everton from side to side and see if they can make an opportunity before half-time. But time is running out. We're about to find out how much will be added on. So we did have the goal. And a short VAR check for potential offside. Ball still at the feet of Hato in the centre circle. Fourth official has got his board ready, and there's 2 minutes until half time. Chelsea will look to try and work one opening before then. Fofana's direct ball in towards Palmer's, sliced away by Mikalenko, but straight to the chest. Forward comes Hato as the left-hand side for Pedro Neto. Everton still with plenty of bodies back in behind the ball. It's just Beto ahead of it at the moment. It's his goal that separates the sides. Cucurella forced backwards into João Pedro, who's dropped really deep, hasn't really impacted the game whatsoever so far. The Brazilian striker, frustrating afternoon for him so far. 1 minute, the 2 has gone. Chelsea still in possession, but not really going anywhere with it. Everton just being disciplined and sitting in as Fernandes tries to put the ball into the box. It's headed away. And Mikalenko could thump it long again, but there's not going to be anyone there, so it'll be recycled by Caicedo back to Sanchez. Chelsea have 40 seconds to try and create a chance in this first half. Fofana out towards Fernandes, who plays a 1-2 with Lavia. Again, not able to go forward and still plays out to the left-hand side where Cucurella is quite high up the field. Plays it into Fernandes, who's got space ahead of him. Out to Pedro Neto, who can deliver the ball in towards the box. It's flicked away by Michael Keane. And Inian and Dye will fight with Romeo Lavia. Lavia does manage to steal it away from him, but unfairly, according to the referee, who blows the foul. And that will be that, I think, for half-time. Just waiting for Sam Barrett to call proceedings to a halt as David Moyes just makes a few notes on his pad before he will go down the tunnel, but he will be the happier of the two managers as Jordan Pickford sends it long, and that is the half-time whistle from referee Sam Barrett. And it's Beto's goal that separates the two sides here. A wonderful team goal, lovely pass from midfield from James Garner, slotted between Fofana and Hato, the centre-back pairing. And Beto got the better of the defence and managed to dink it over the on-rushing Robert Sanchez. Chelsea have huffed and puffed, but haven't really threatened too much. They did force a good save from Jordan Pickford after a poor clearance from the corner. Enzo Fernandez sending a half volley towards the goal that was palmed over from close range by Jordan Pickford. But the Argentine midfielder will know that if he could have put it a yard either side, it would have been 1-1. But instead, it's the side chasing Champions League football that go in behind. It's half-time at the Hill Dickinson Stadium. Join us again in about 15 minutes' time for the second half. It's Everton 1, Chelsea 0.
That's it for the first half. Chelsea. This is gonna be the fourth consecutive loss. Oh my goodness. Liam Rizzini is not a good coach, man. 4 consecutive losses. A big question is, are they gonna lose in their FA quarterfinals? Are they gonna lose when they're gonna face Portugal? Because what is crazy, man? It's crazy. Seeing Chelsea being dominated by Everton is fun, but it's also concerning. Rizzini must go, man. Please, if you are a Chelsea fan, man, start posting, man. Start posting because Liam Risinia is not the coach you wanted, man. Look at the results. In just 5 matches, Chelsea have lost three, and this one is gonna be the fourth loss consecutively, back to back. One loss, second loss, third loss, fourth loss today. What's going on with Chelsea? Anyway, maybe the second half they're gonna come with a comeback. Who knows? I don't wanna be negative. Yeah, I'm not a Chelsea fan, but this result is so concerning, man. I hope they're gonna do something. Also, I wanna big up people who have been in for the first half, man. Big up, 7 votes are in, man. Keep on voting if you haven't and you are watching right about now. Please get to the live chat, vote. Cast your vote, yes or no. Will Chelsea defeat Everton? Yes is at 71%, no at 21. If you haven't, make sure to vote. Also, big up to Yusuf Zlatan, Superstar Milo, big up, man. Big up to L2BC Noel. I see you are heartbroken. Easy. Let's wait for the second half. Maybe things are gonna get better. And also, if you are watching and you haven't subscribed, man, take a second, hit that subscribe button. Let's hit 2,000. Like, let's hit 2,000 subs, man. Let's grow together, man. I'll be so happy to build a big community with you guys. We get to enjoy every single day live streams and videos for you guys, man. You don't want to miss out. It will be just exclusive just for you guys. Join the team, hit the subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell, man. Chelsea, Chelsea, Chelsea. Chelsea, Chelsea, Chelsea. What a team, man. What a terrible team to support. If you're a Chelsea fan, I'm so sorry to say this, man. Chelsea is a very disappointing football club. Chelsea is a very disappointing football club. See the results. You can see on your screens on the Chelsea part on your. Can I say it's on your right? Yeah, you can see Chelsea in their last 5 matches. They've lost 3 matches and won 2. 3 matches they've been losing back to back. They lose today, they lose tomorrow, they lose the other day, and today, if they're not gonna play well, another loss. It's gonna be 4 consecutive losses. Oh my goodness. What's happening this season for Chelsea, man? Of course, I'm supporting Everton, but I expected Chelsea to prove me wrong and win this match. But it seems Chelsea is just, they are not ready, man. They are not ready to win their matches. They just want to play around and lose their matches. But when they get to face a big team like Manchester City, like Arsenal, like Manchester United, they play like it's a final. It's a final game for them. But when they get to face Everton, look at the results. What a terrible team, man. But it is what it is. It is what it is. If you're a Chelsea fan, it's high time to, gang with your team, build a big gang, and sack Liam Risinia, man. Quick, fast. Quick. And bring in maybe Tuchel. Tuchel can bring some changes. I believe that Tuchel is a big coach, can do something, can adjust 1-2-1-2s, and Chelsea are gonna be back their winning ways. But for now, Chelsea, no way they're gonna come back to their winning run with this performance. No way. But don't forget, tomorrow, Arsenal is gonna be facing Man City Carabao Finals. My dogs, you know what time it is? I'm expecting Arsenal to win. So if you're watching right about now and tomorrow you don't wanna miss the biggest live stream, that's Arsenal versus Man City, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Okay? Please, I don't want you to miss tomorrow's final. Arsenal versus Man City. You don't wanna miss. I'm campaigning it because it's gonna be mega. I'll be early. I'll come early on that live stream. Maybe 45 minutes early because that match is one of a kind. Arsenal are they gonna lift their first trophy this season? Because Arsenal are eyeing to win 4 trophies. That's the Carabao, that's the FA, that's the UEFA Champions League, that's the EPL. Are they gonna start with the Carabao and continue to the rest? That's the biggest question. For you to find out, even me, I'm just optimistic to see Arsenal lifting a trophy. But for you guys, also turn up tomorrow in large numbers, man. Let's do a mega watch along here with you guys and see which team will survive tomorrow. Which team will lift a trophy. It's gonna be late, man. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be late. Also, I've been announcing this for some days now. Be a member for only 69 cents. That's $0.69. And be a member. Join. Click the join button on your screen as you can see. Just near the subscribe button, near the notification bell. Just click the join, and for only 69 cents, and you become a member. You get to enjoy every single day live stream, man. For people who don't know, I do this every single day. Football watch alongs. Alongside, I'm gonna be doing a lot of videos. I'm gonna be producing a lot of videos for you guys. So you better be a member, man. You don't wanna miss. It's your boy Pankey, babe. You know what time it is, man. It's Pankey BFLB time. Just join me, join the team, subscribe if you haven't, please. Let's get to 2K. Let's grow together, man. I'll be so happy seeing a lot of people, man, on my live stream every single day. Doing live stream, man, is beautiful. It's beautiful. It's the biggest adventure that I have. I did not know it's gonna be mega like this, man. It's so crazy. I started this in October. Look now, look where we are, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. And thank you for everyone who has been supporting, man. Big up. Yeah, I'm so thankful for you guys. I'm so thankful for the support. Keep on. Keep on. You'll enjoy. You'll never regret. You'll forever enjoy. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing this till death do us apart. You know what it means? I'm doing this for life, man. All right? Yeah. So my good people, man. This first half, how many minutes remaining? Make sure to get some water over there. Drink water. Nearly less than 5 minutes remaining. Get to the second half. Grab some water. Energize. Put some, bring some popcorns just near you on your seat if you are sitting on your couch. Bring some popcorns. The second half is gonna be lit. Let's see if Chelsea are gonna revive, gonna come back and win this match, of which they are capable. Yeah, I believe Chelsea, they are very, very dangerous if given the chance. In a few minutes, Chelsea can come back and win the match. So it's a possibility. That's why I'm telling you, don't log off. Lock in with me till the end. We'll get to know which team is gonna survive. Also, Everton, they are so good at defending, so it's not gonna be easy for Chelsea to come back and win this match because you know how Everton are very tight with their defense. You feel me? Yeah. So let's just wait and see. Even me, I'm just, although I'm hate watching for Chelsea, but I just want to know who is the best. I just want to know who is the best, who will be the best today and win. For the first half, I must say Everton, they started well and they have finished the first half pretty well. Good defending. The goalkeeper is one of a kind, man. Is one of a kind. I love what he has done in the first half. The second half also, I'm waiting to see more. Big saves from Everton's goalkeeper. Big saves from Chelsea also. Yeah. Let's wait and see the second half. So in the meantime, if you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe. Let's see 2K subs. Be a member for only $0.69. Also, don't log off. The second half is gonna start in 3 minutes, less than 3 minutes or 5 minutes. Was it? Yeah, in less than 3 minutes, the second half is gonna be back. So my dogs are beautiful people. Don't log off. Yes, don't log off. The game is gonna start in less than 4 minutes. So I'm gonna try. Chelsea, what's happening? To be Noel. Superstar Milos did say this game is gonna, both teams are gonna score. Both teams to score. The first team, Everton, have scored, so we're waiting for Chelsea to see if Superstar Milo was right. If you are right, I'll be so surprised because I did not expect that to come to be true. But for now, seems it's true. Seems it's gonna be true. Because Chelsea are gonna score. That's for a fact. Chelsea are gonna score not another, their first goal because they are gonna be retaliating. They can't just end this match. This match can't just end without Chelsea retaliating with one goal. The second half is back. Let's enjoy. Let's enjoy the live commentary. It's gonna be fire. Let's enjoy the live commentary, my dogs.
Senior side are going to make a change at half time. It's Malo Gusto who's going to make way for Alejandro Garnacho. So it's looking like potentially Caicedo might drop into right back. And that will allow Garnacho to be in that three behind Pedro Neto. 2 games in the Premier League so far that are completed. Brighton 2, Liverpool 1 was the early kick-off. Fulham got a 3-1 victory at home to Burnley. And it's currently Everton 1, Chelsea 0. And Leeds play Brentford in the 8 o'clock kick-off. There's obviously commentary on Flash Score for that one, so join Joshua Adel-Dunker for that one. But we are back underway. It's the home side. They are going to be shooting from left to right in this first half. They've gone long straight away, and it's just nodded back to Robert Sanchez, who's already under pressure here as he clears the ball left-footed towards Garnacho, but Jake O'Brien gets there first. The ball bounces around in midfield, but another good direct ball forward by Romeo Lavia, releases Palmer, and then finds Pedro Neto started on the right-hand side of this second half as Garnacho's come out on the left. Enzo Fernandez seems to have dropped a little bit deeper alongside Romeo Lavia to allow Cole Palmer with number 10 on the back into that number 10 role. So Liam Rossini obviously not happy with what he saw in the first half, and it's a mixture of Lavia and Caicedo that look like they're going to fill in that right back position. Lavia back in the side this evening. His first Premier League start since October. Had a very good first half as Garnacho managed to put the ball into the box for the first time, but it's cleared away, but only to the feet of that man Lavia, who's 35 yards from goal. Plays it out to Pedro Neto on the right-hand side now in this second half. Goes back to Caicedo. Chelsea are now working over to the left as Hato finds Garnacho, long sleeves for Garnacho, number 49 on his back. He plays it into Cucurella, whose cross cannons off of Ghana Gay, then back against the Spanish fullback. That'll be a goal kick. Garnacho obviously made that move from Manchester United in the summer. Has managed to get one Premier League goal. Scored quite a few in the cups. He won't be overly happy with his league return, and he'll be looking to add to that this evening here in Liverpool as Everton come forward. It's Neto, the goal scorer, managed to wriggle away from his marker and it plays down to Dwight McNeil on this right hand side. He clips the ball in towards Beto's, headed away by Hato Bodie behind for a corner. The Everton on this near side that can deliver a ball into the box. So Everton slowly making their way forward. Tarkowski, Keane, O'Brien all now getting into the Chelsea box. Pedro Neto is waving his arms frantically to try and get some help as he's up against Michael Keane at the moment. It's going to be Dwight McNeil to deliver a left-footed in-swinger from this near side. He's got the guy as a short option if he wants, but he does go towards the back post. It is Tarkowski that heads it down, and it's well claimed by Sanchez just ahead of Beto. Bit of a mismatch at the back post there, and Tarkowski managed to get away, trying to nod it down into the path of Beto, but well gathered by the Spanish keeper, and Chelsea can come away inside the Everton half with Garnacho, but he's forced backwards to Cucurella. Chelsea will try down the right-hand side now with Caicedo, who seems to be settled into that right-back role now. He switches it for Garnacho, who picks it up level with the edge of the area on the left-hand side. Two back with him, plays it infield to Fernandez, who tries to give it back to his fellow Argentine, but Jake O'Brien will mop it up and clear it long. Beto flicks it on, but there's no one there, and Chelsea will recover possession with Lavia on the halfway line, who's one of the shining stars for Chelsea in that first half, in my opinion. Seems to have settled back into the pace of the Premier League well. And a horrendous time of injuries for Chelsea since that move from Southampton. Cucurella just inside the Everton half, plays a 1-2 with Garnacho. Chelsea will just settle into that rhythm again of just passing it to and from on the back line, trying to drag those blue shirts out of position, but Beto and Dewsbury Hall will press before Everton go right now to Pedro Neto, who comes in field, plays into Cole Palmer. In a relatively quiet first half, his ball down the line to João Pedro is not a good one. Jordan Pickford can launch it long, but returned quickly by Fofana. And it's the away side in white and grey this evening that have settled into this second half. Pedro Neto again wriggles away from his man, finds Caicedo, who's got quite inverted in that right-back role, but that's been stolen away, and now Dewsbury Hall is in behind Caicedo. He'll break up the pitch on the left-hand side, gets to the corner of the box, and then slows up and finds Senegalese midfielder Ndiaye. Plays an infield to Dwight McNeil, clips the ball in towards Ndiaye, but headed away by Fofana, and Lavia can carry it clear. His ball into Fernandez is stolen away by James Garner. Forward come Everton again with Ghana Gay. Tries to play him into Beto, but stolen away by the long locks of Mark Cucurella. 6 minutes gone in this second half. It's been scrappy from both sides, but Chelsea trying to settle into possession after making that change at half-time. But it's Garnacho, the sub, who plays it into the feet of Cucurella, who finds Enzo Fernandez in the central position. Drifts forward, but it's stopped by Dewsbury Hall, and Everton can try and come away now with Beto. Flicks it in. Brilliant block again by Lavia, who plays it forward. And Chelsea find Enzo Fernandez, then Garnacho on the left-hand side. Comes in field on his right foot. Everton with everyone back behind the ball to slow up proceedings. So all the way over to the right-hand side now for Pedro Neto. He comes in on his left foot. And I will battle away and steal off him, but Chelsea can keep possession. But under a bit of pressure here as Everton press up towards the halfway line. Cucurella does well to shrug off Dwight McNeil and then finds Lavia in the centre circle. Caicedo over on that right hand side now after the half-time substitution. Finds Garnacho, jinks forward and then infield, plays it into Fernandez and makes a run to try and get the ball back, but between Dewsbury Hall and Ghana Gay, they steal it away, and it's the former Chelsea man Dewsbury Hall that brings it forward. Plays it out to the right hand side for Dwight McNeil, but his pass is a poor one, and it's a bit of a basketball game at the moment as Chelsea now come forward with Cole Palmer. Breaks forward, goes inside on his left foot, floats past James Garner, still going, but as he plays the ball into João Pedro, he loses his footing, and it's now Everton's chance to steal the ball away. Everton just slow the game up, and some neat passing between Dewsbury Hall and Ghana Gay. It's now Ndai forward on the left hand side. Wesley Fofana for company, so just spins away down the line and keeps possession. Got options ahead of him, but chooses to go back to Mikolenko, plays it down the line for Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall nips the ball away from Caicedo, and that'll be a free kick for the Blues. Caicedo just got to be careful. He's on 9 yellows for the season. Would face a 2-game ban if he picks up a 10th. But Sam Barrett keeps his cards in his pocket on this occasion. Good chance here for Everton to throw the big men forward again as Tarkowski, Keane and O'Brien venture forward. James O'Brien at the back post. It's going to be Garner to deliver this one. It'll be from the far side. It'll be a right-footed in swinger. Everton trying to surround the penalty spots. Chelsea holding a slightly higher line as Garner comes in. It's a deep one. It's going to go all the way towards the goal, and Sanchez claims it, and then looked like he was going to fall into his net. And he's managing to keep the ball out, but has gone down here with an injury. It's a pin-swinging ball that travelled an awful long way, and Sanchez ended up standing on the side netting as he claimed the ball. He's done very well to keep it out of the goal in the end, but I think he's done a little bit of damage to one of his ankles here as he got tangled in the net. The Spanish keeper is back up and Chelsea are back underway. 55 minutes gone. It's still Everton 1, Chelsea 0. Beto's 33-minute goal separates the two sides. As Everton are staking their claim for some European football currently at the moment. But João Pedro spins away from his marker, tries to play a 1-2 with Cole Palmer. They're snuffed out by Everton. Beto with some brilliant hold-up play finds Dewsbury Hall, then Ndai on the left-hand side. Beto's continued his run. Back to Ndai. We say they can put a foot in and forward come Chelsea. Cole Palmer, not a lot of options ahead of him, so goes back into midfield where Lavia then plays it back to Cucurella on the halfway line. Fernandez drops deep and picks the ball up as Cucurella continues his run into the feet of João Pedro. He goes down under the push from Michael Keane, and then it's actually ruled a free kick against the Brazilian striker, who stands up and shouts how. Don't need to be a lip reading specialist to pick that one up. Michael Keane was just too strong for him there. João Pedro ended up laying on the ball and then it's been given as handball against him. Chelsea going to make another change. It's Andre Santos who's going to replace Romeo Lavia. Hopefully that's just Chelsea managing the Belgians' minutes, because he's had an impressive 56 minutes here in what is a losing battle at the moment. There's Brazilian Andre Santos to come on. Very well known to manager Liam Rosenior, as he had him at Strasbourg on loan last year. He's played quite a few minutes since Rosenior's taken over, and Everton want a free kick here, deep inside the Chelsea half on the right-hand side. Cucurella has been adjudged to have fouled Jake O'Brien. Just a little bit late after O'Brien nipped the ball away. So another opportunity for Everton to deliver this ball into the box. So it's on this right-hand side. It's Guy McNeil. They're in conversation about who's going to deliver. McNeil would offer an in-swinging option. James Garner, whose delivery has been pretty good all evening so far, will curl it away from Robert Sanchez, but we'll find out. Garner puts his left arm in the air, and it is him to come forward and strike the ball. He puts it in on top of the keeper, who juggles it, but does claim eventually. Robert Sanchez sprints to the edge of his box and rolls it out to the right-hand side, where Enzo Fernandez can bring it away. But Dewsbury Hall does really well to go over and smother that attack. That'll be a throw into Chelsea inside their own half on the far side. Moises Caicedo with ball in hand, playing right back in this second half after Garnacho came on at half time, trying to steal as many yards as he can down the line. Throws it to João Pedro's ball towards Pedro Neto is a bad one. That will be thrown for Everton. David Moyes and Leighton Baines in deep discussion on the touchline as we approach the hour mark. Plenty of big games in the Premier League tomorrow. As Everton come away on the left-hand side, it's Beto who gets away from Caicedo, comes in on the edge of the box, but has to go back out to Jake O'Brien. He's going to kick that in towards the back post, where Dewsbury will win the header. Beto will fight for it, but stolen away by the away side, and Pedro Neto can come forward. Yeah, plenty of games in the Premier League tomorrow. Some big games as well, and obviously it's the EFL Cup final as the top two go head-to-head at Wembley. Arsenal against Manchester City. The three Premier League games: Newcastle, Sunderland, Aston Villa, West Ham, and Tottenham and Nottingham Forest. So plenty of crucial games going on as Chelsea have possession on the left-hand side. Garnacho sprinted across all the way to the far side for Cole Palmer. Everton with everyone back behind the ball, apart from goal scorer Beto. Almost got a back six at the moment as Garnacho comes forward and goes on the outside. His cross is blocked, but it'll fall at the feet of Enzo Fernandez, who spreads out over his feet, and just it's a great save by Jordan Pickford away to his left-hand side. He had men running in front of him.
Big save, like I said.
Enzo was trying to curl it into that far corner.
What a
That was definitely tucking in at the far post. It's another good save from England's number one. He's looking to keep his 11th clean sheet of the season if he can, as the corner comes in, headed away by Mikalenko, but back out to the corner taker. It's picked up in the deep by Cole Palmer, who will swing a cross in left-footed, but too much on that, and that will go into the Everton fans behind the goal. And that will be a goal kick. Jordan Pickford just taking his time, takes a big swig from his bottle, dries his bright white gloves on his towel.
What's happening with Chelsea?
Absolute shoe-in for remain as long as he stays fit. Already England's record tournament appearance player. He's been here for 9 seasons now, and I'm sure he will be England's #1 in the summer. And Everton can break forward here as Garner Gay steals it and gets all the way to the edge of the box, plays it into Beto. He's going to shoot. It's going to go through the legs of Sanchez, who lets it go through him over the line. And Beto
Another one.
The lead.
Beto with the brace.
Sanchez, whose night doesn't get any better. And Beto has now got 6 for the season. A very simple breakaway from the Toffees. Garner Gay travelled a long way, slid it in down the right-hand side for Beto. The pass was a little bit short. And all he could do was swing his right foot at it, and it's gone straight through Robert Sanchez. Gone between the keeper's legs and it's trickled over the line. Sam Barrett looked at his watch and it said goal, and it's all come from a real poor pass from Andre Santos. It's a classic breakaway goal for David Moyes, and Robert Sanchez will be thoroughly disappointed. But brilliant break-up play from Idrissa Gana Gueye, who then burst forward, slid in Beto, and it's 6 for the season, 2 on the night for the African striker from Guinea-Bissau.
Arsenal world is saying yes. Beto go for a hat-trick.
Put some pressure on Brentford. If the
Everton 2, Chelsea 0. Beto scores 2 goals. Crazy.
63 minutes gone. It's Everton 2, Chelsea 0. David Moyes in absolute delight.
Big up to David Moyes for making me happy, man.
Beto finds himself 1 away from a hat-trick.
Super Arsenal world is so happy, man.
Shakes his head as he
Let's meet tomorrow. We have a big match.
Potentially 4
Arsenal vs Man City.
defeats in all competitions in a row. That would be 2 in a row in the Premier League, unless something can happen here for the away side. They're in possession as Ato tries to play the ball into the box. It's clipped away and just skid off the surface, and Beto won't be able to retrieve that one. Beto has shared that striker role all season with Thierry Barry, who's level with the Frenchman in terms of league goals now, 6 for the both of them. That makes them equal with Kiernan Dewsbury Hall as well, who is the league's top scorer for the Toffees, 3 of them now on 6. And you've got to wonder whether Thierry Barry and Beto, who just seem to swap with each other so often, both of them have played at least some minutes in every Premier League game. You've got to wonder whether Thierry Barry might miss out as Beto goes in pursuit of a hat-trick. But forward comes Enzo Fernandez, tries to clip a ball in towards Garnacho. It's cleared away, recovered by Andre Santos, whose sloppy pass led to that goal. Ball out to Cucurella, finds Fernandez, but Everton were just with everyone back and they're swarming as close to those white shirts as possible. Garnacho goes down, but play on, says Sam Barrett. Garnacho still rolling around on the floor as Jake O'Brien had potentially stood on him in that tackle, but he's now back on his feet. Very disgruntled, the Argentine winger. Hobbles away, but Chelsea still in possession in midfield. It's Santos in the lime green boots, fizzes it over to Enzo Fernandez, who tries to creep forward, plays it into Cucurella. Back out to Garnacho, who seems to be moving okay now. Inside to Santos, who tries to flick it through, but it's going to be lashed on by Jordan Pickford. There's no one up there in a blue shirt, though, and Moises Caicedo and Wesley Fofana will keep possession for Chelsea. A win here for Everton would be 3 wins in the last
Chelsea.
4 Premier League games for David Moyes' side as they try and cement one of those European positions. You never know.
Crazy, man.
Really, until the end of the season, how many it would be. They must be eyeing top 7 at least. Win this evening would put them 7th before Brentford play Leeds. It's been a fantastic season, first season here at the Hill Dickinson Stadium, and Everton come forward again. It's Mikolenko on the left-hand side. They'll put left-footed ball into the box, but an easy touchback by Hato to Sanchez. The ball is cleared long. Foul by João Pedro, who's cutting an incredibly frustrated figure, leading the line for Chelsea. Tarkowski lays on the floor with a wry smile on his face. Liam Rossini just called him back for some of his subs from the corner. I think that Estevão would probably be one of those, the exciting Brazilian. It's a free kick for Everton. 67.5 minutes gone, and they're 2 goals to the good here at home to Chelsea. And it's a free kick just outside the centre circle, which James Garner will clip in towards the back post. Headed across by Tarkowski, up in the air by Fofana, but not really cleared as Chelsea do eventually scramble it to the edge of the box. But Dewsbury Hall will pick it up and deliver it left-footed towards Beto, but Garnacho can volley it clear. It's a sea of blue shirts who will pick it up, and Michael Keane just decides to turn around and give that to his goalkeeper, Jordan Pickford, who drills it left-footed up towards Beto, but it's going to be returned by Chelsea, and they can break here. There's men to the left as Garnacho breaks into the box, cuts back on his right foot, but between Garner and Tarkowski, they tidy up the mess. Jordan Pickford raises his hand in apology. He knows that wasn't a good ball from him. And strong tackle from Andre Santos, wins the ball back for Chelsea. Garnacho goes down off the ball and play on as Enzo Fernandez picks it up in the box, and his shot is saved by Jordan Pickford, and that'll be a corner. Everton just a little bit ragged, and they don't need to be at the moment. Dwight McNeil is still down, holding his ankle. There might be some tidying up to do here for Sam Barrett and potentially VAR. There's a really strong tackle from Andre Santos. And then there was a off-the-ball incident between O'Brien and Garnacho. Garnacho went down holding his face. And then the corner happens. Not really much in the O'Brien and Garnacho situation. O'Brien just had his arm out, and Garnacho's managed to talk himself into a yellow card with referee Sam Barrett. That'll be a second yellow of the season for the Argentine winger. Chelsea made another change, and it's exciting. Brazilian Estevão's come on for Pedro Neto.
Estevão.
That one delivered by Chelsea, headed away strongly by Michael Keane, and will be picked up inside his own half by Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer falls backwards by Dwight McNeil. Sanchez goes long, 70 minutes on the clock. Still the home side, 2 goals to the good here. 2-0 up at the Hill Dickinson Stadium. Chelsea have won it on the halfway line, and Cole Palmer can stretch his legs and burst towards the Everton area. Plays it out to Estevão, bright orange boots for his first touch, plays it back into Cole Palmer, threads it across and takes the deflection behind, and that'll be the corner. Good defending by Michael Keane. It looked like it could have gone anywhere, but decided to, fortunately for Everton, bounce over the bar. Estevão in long sleeves and gloves goes over to take the corner on the far side. Fofana and Co come forward, whipped in with pace, and is cannoned off the crossbar. Jordan Pickford's been left on the floor in his goal. Ends up out behind the other corner flag by Garnacho, plays it into Caicedo. Brilliant delivery from Estevão, who's just come on. Everton can steal it away with Dewsbury Hall on the far side, plays it up to Dwight McNeil to chase he will get there just inside the Chelsea half. Good breakaway from Everton now as Ilian Ndiaye picks it up and gets to the corner of the box. Floats in field and then shoots from distance, and it's saved by being patted down by Robert Sanchez. And he immediately throws it out to Garnacho. Chelsea with a bit more pace inserted to their build-up play at the moment. So they come over the halfway line with Cole Palmer. Over on that far side, Esteban takes over. A couple of step overs as he goes against Ndiaye, but then just knocks it into Cole Palmer instead. Everton with everyone back behind the ball now. Garnacho on the left takes over. Drifts in field. Finds Joao Hato, who shifts it out of his feet and then puts the ball in towards João Pedro. It's cleared everyone and it's smashed away by Ilian Ndiaye. Beto will give chase here and actually will pick the ball up, but he's on his own and runs past Fofana, shrugs him off, but he's down by the corner and has to wait for support. Beto then plays it off and goes down. And Dewsbury Hall will keep it inside the centre circle. James Garner takes over, but Everton are controlling this game absolutely brilliantly as they then send the ball back to Jordan Pickford, who's outside of his box, just drills it into the feet short of James Garner. Garner, who you've got to feel has been chosen by Thomas Tuchel to have a look at for the summer in that role, which the likes of Declan Rice and Elliot Anderson, Colby Mainoo, of course, back in the squad. He certainly does a brilliant job in there for Everton. He can be versatile on the right as well. I'm sure he will be absolutely delighted to join up. With the England senior squad for the first time. England have got friendlies against Uruguay and Japan in the coming week. Santos comes forward, plays it into Esteban, who's got three around him, and Everton can steal it off of the young Brazilian. Andre Santos has gone over to try and help his fellow countryman, but it's cleared long by Mikalenko, only up to the halfway line, and Enzo Fernandez will take over. Fernandez plays now, again, it's very slow from Chelsea in the build-up as Everton have got so many men back, and Esteban goes past Mikalenko, then through the legs of Ndiaye. He breaks into the box on the right hand side, gets to the goal line and pulls it across, and he'll win a corner. And Esteban is incredibly exciting, and he just sprints over to the corner.
Corner for Chelsea.
Trying to get a reaction from the Chelsea away supports. Esteban with both arms raised this time as comes in to deliver the in-swinger. Again, it's right on top of Pickford. It's flapped away and it will be out of play for a goal kick. Whipped in with so much pace from the young Brazilian. Trying to get it right on top of the keeper, and it ended up missing everyone and bouncing out of play for the goal kick. The receiver frantically writing notes on his notepad as he's preparing another change. So Everton, who will have 3 weeks without a game due to international break. It will then go up against Brentford, but Beto wins the header on towards Ndiaye. He gets into the box on the right side, he shoots and curls it into the top corner. And Everton have 3. And it's a fantastic home performance from David Moyes' men. Ilian Ndiaye, he now goes on to 6 goals for the season, which seems to be the magic number if you're an Everton player. And it's Beto who managed to win the header from the long ball. Ndiaye got into the box on the left-hand side, cut back on his right foot and bent it beautifully into the top corner.
My goodness.
And it's 3 goals for Everton, and it's surely 3 points as well. The Hill Dickinson Stadium is absolutely rocking.
Holy
And the Senegalese
is
winger,
crazy.
who would have had that disappointing news in the week, is that African Federation announced that potentially Morocco might end up being victorious in that AFCON competition. Seen with his medal in midweek, and he's now bent one beautifully into the top corner. It's an exquisite finish, and it's a goal of the highest class again from Everton, and you have to say they completely deserve it. They've defended astutely.
3-0.
They've broken
This is
with
history, man.
direct
History
play,
is being made this season.
and they've got the ball through the lines quickly.
My goodness.
And they find themselves on the 77th minute, 3 goals to the good. Surely home and dry. And that will put some pressure on Brentford later on.
What?
To try and reclaim 7th place before the two of them go to battle in the next league game. David Moyes going to make a change here. Dwight McNeil comes off and Jared Branthwaite will come on. Didn't feature in the last game, Jared Branthwaite, so he's back. And Chelsea make some more changes, 2 more here. It's going to be Liam Delap for João Pedro. Caicedo will come off, and it's Tosin Adebayo who will replace him. So that is all the changes done for Liam Rosenia. What is a
3-0. Chelsea, come on.
So far for his side.
It's over for him, man.
Chelsea though, on this left-hand side, Branthwaite's got into a back 5 now for Everton as David Moyes just tries to solidify everything up. He's going to be absolutely delighted with his side. They've stuck to the game plan perfectly. Find themselves 3 goals to the good with 12 minutes plus injury time left.
Holy.
So Chelsea were in possession, but the second ball has come onto the pitch, so referee Sam Barrett asked for that throw-in to be retaken. It's Enzo Fernandez who takes that one on. Plays it out to Wesley Fofana, who's the latest man to slide into that right-back role, and plays on to the exciting Esteban. Has to come in field to Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer's asking for a bit more width on the right hand side, doesn't get it, so just smashes it over to the left where Kukurea knocks it on first time.
3-0. Come on, Chelsea.
Away by Everton and cleared long by Pickford. Chested down by Adebayo. Forward comes Chelsea again as Cole Palmer's dropping ever deeper to try and get himself on the ball. Finds Esteban, comes in on his left foot. Gets to the edge of the area, sprints and still going, and then eventually runs out of room. But will win a corner. Trying to make things happen.
What?
Since coming on. Ball in from the corner is a poor one. Now go out of play for a goal kick. Those Everton fans behind the goal are absolutely bouncing. Their win today would only put them 2 points behind Chelsea with 7 games to go. And only 3 points behind fierce rivals Liverpool in 5th. It's been a fantastic season
Oh my
for
goodness.
Everton. And David Moyes is going to ring a couple more changes here. And it's the man who's got 2, Beto, is going to make way. One in the first half, a beautiful dinked chip over, and a little bit of fortune with his second as Sanchez let it squirm through his legs, but it was struck with power in the 62nd minute. But he will make way on the 81st minute. And it will be Thierry Barry who comes on to maintain his record along with Beto of featuring in every Premier League game so far. The French striker will immediately chase into the box here as Dewsbury Hall picks it up. It's a sliding tackle from Santos to slow him down, but Everton still have possession as
what's happening with Chelsea?
His pass is not a good one, and Liam Delap is back doing his defensive duty. Wins the ball for his side as Garnacho comes forward. Garnacho gets a big shove from Jake O'Brien as referee Sam Bauer just points at the both of them to keep an eye on them. Bit of afters again between those two. Forward come Chelsea now with Cole Palmer. Tries to spin away from Garnegay and goes on his own. It's a good tackle from Mikalenko. And the Ukrainian can bring the ball away. Tries to clip it up the line, but a go play for a throw-in to the away side. For Delap to chase, and he will keep it in down by the dead ball line. Has to go back to Esteban, who shifts it out of his feet, but only finds Cole Palmer. Chelsea working from right to left, where Garnacho and Jake O'Brien renew their rivalry. It's Garnacho who just has to bump the ball back off to the nearest player. Back over on the right hand side now with Esteban, who's just toying with Mikalenko. Plenty of step overs, but forced in field. Chelsea same possession, but every blue shirt back in their defensive shape to make life difficult. It's the back seven now for Everton when they don't have the ball, just trying to really restrict Chelsea. Ball into the box, headed away by recovered. Ball from Santos into the feet of Cucurella, finds Delap. Plays it to the left-hand side for Garnacho, gets in on his right foot, plays it across, and it's poked away by Michael Keane. Again, Chelsea's not able to get a shot in on goal, and then Dye fouls Enzo Fernandez, and that'll be a free kick for Chelsea in a dangerous position, and Fernandez doesn't appreciate the tackle from Gillian and Dye, and those two have a bit of an argument between them. Garnacho's getting himself involved. Clear frustration from the away side. Cucurella now getting involved with Ndai as well. Pushing and shoving between the two, but referee Sam Barrow is just calming everyone down. Really been that. Enzo Fernandez to deliver the free kick on the far side. Yeah, right footed in swing. Esteban's come over as well to offer a different option. 84 minutes on the watch. Sam Barrow just blows the whistle as we're ready to go, and it's Esteban who delivers it in towards the back post and is punched away by the left hand of Jordan Pickford. It falls at the feet of Garnegay, and there's still a Chelsea player down as Everton break forward. This could be controversial as Kieran Dewsbury Hall's got plenty of space, gets into the box on the left-hand side, goes on the outside and shoots, and is saved by Robert Sanchez, and he picks it up at the second attempt. Good breakaway again.
Everton FC.
Still flooding forwards. Brilliant footwork from Dewsbury Hall. Forced a good save in the end. Garnacho comes forward on the left-hand side. Gets another shove from Jake O'Brien, and those two still continue to go at each other. Ball now with Esteban, who's picked himself up after being flattened from the corner. Plays a 1-2 with Cole Palmer, but again, the experienced man of Garnegay just comes in and steals the ball away. It's been a masterclass in midfield from Gay and Garner for Everton. And that is the battle that they've won. Throw in for Mikalenko right down by his own area, but continues to wall forwards and throws up the line towards Barry, but The header is by Fofana, but with a fall at the feet of Garnegay, who slips past Fofana, and the French centre-back sides him down. That will be a free kick and a yellow card for Wesley Fofana, his 4th of the season. And it's just frustration now for this Chelsea side.
What's happening?
So free kick for Everton, which is going to be taken by Jordan Pickford on the halfway line. He clips a lovely ball into Tiene Barry, who picks it up and plays down towards Mikolenko on the left-hand side, but Esteval back doing his defensive work and clears it long up towards Garnacho, but is met by the head of Tarkowski, who finds the feet of Ndai, and Everton again settling in possession inside the Chelsea half. Garner back to Jake O'Brien, and Everton would just eke out as much time as possible by sending it back to Jordan Pickford. Finds Jared Branthwaite, who lifts it up the line on the left-hand side, flicks into Tiene Barry, and that'll be a throw-in for Everton. Chelsea have just got to keep their heads here. Very frustrating night for them. Tiene Barry tries to get away from Hato, but the young Dutch defender comes away with it. And there's white shirts flooding forward if they can break quickly. Garnacho just turns around and back to Cucurella. Doesn't want to try and go past O'Brien as Enzo Fernandez comes forward and ends up losing out to Kiernan Dewsbury Hall, his former teammate. And then Dye goes past Cucurella and wrestles him down to the floor. Dye sits on his bottom and waves his arms and clearly indicating to Sam Barrett that he feels that there might be some further action warranted on that one. That is going to be the final play for Ilian Ndai, who scored that wonderful third goal of the evening, and he gets a massive round of applause. And it's going to be Merlin Roll to come on to replace him. Ndai getting high fives and hugs from everyone on the bench. And it's also going to be the end of the night for Kiernan Dewsbury Hall, who's replaced by Tim Iribunum. And David Moyes, I'm sure, would just be desperate to try and keep this clean sheet as we enter the final minute of the 90th before finding out how many minutes we will have added on. It's been an absolute textbook David Moyes performance from his side, and they will head into the international break with 3 wins in their last 4, and that defeat, the only one that is away at Arsenal, which is obviously going to happen to a lot of teams already this season. And Everton will renew battles in the Premier League with Brentford away from home next up in 3 weeks' time. And they were they're going to be very close on points between them. Obviously, Brentford still to play this weekend. They play next 8 p.m. away at Leeds. Everton have done their job. They will sit in 7th place as they finish tonight before Brentford play their match. We've got 5 minutes of injury time. David Moyes still out on his technical area, shouting instructions.
5 minutes at a time. Let's see.
Sat on the bench. He's made all his subs. Not really much he can do. Looks a bit forlorn as he's started life as Chelsea manager incredibly well, but it's now going to be 4 defeats in all competitions on the spin for his side. Home game with Port Vale next up for Chelsea in the FA Cup. Good one for them to try and get themselves back on track. Try and get themselves into the semi-finals of the FA Cup, as Chelsea still come forward with Garnacho on this right side of the ball, and it's a very poor one. That'll bounce out of play for a kick. That is one of the 5 that have gone. The section is looking pretty sparse here at the Hill Dickinson Stadium. One journey home Saturday night for plenty of those supporters. But the home fans packed to the rafters, and they'll be absolutely ecstatic with their side. And they've got to be thinking there's a potential even outside shot of a top 4 place if they continue the form that they are in. But David Moyes will be certainly hiring some European football via the league next season. The last few years it's been the top 8 that have gone into Europe, but normally the top 7. That certainly has to be the target for this side now. 3 minutes left to go as Esteban picks up on the halfway line. He's still going to run at Mikolenko, but the Ukrainian just steals it off of him. I think Everton will burst forward. His pass on Santos, braces on the left-hand side, still going across and palmed away by Sanchez. Finds Barry, who puts it back into the mix there, and it's cleared away by Tossin. And forward comes Chelsea now with Enzo Fernandez. Loses out to Marlon the Merlin roll and stays down, and referee indicates that Fernandez needs to get himself back up. And Everton just settle into possession. They know they're there.
No more plats.
Fernandez still down, holding his right calf, so referee Sam Barrett does stop proceedings. Everton have got that big Merseyside derby on the 19th of April. And if things continue the way they are, it could be absolutely crucial between these two sides as to who finishes above the other. Only 3 points of difference now between Liverpool in 5th and Everton in 7th. It will be the first Merseyside derby at this new stadium. It will be an absolute thriller. Everton in great form, Liverpool not so much, but so plenty of time between now and then due to international break, and they've got a week off after as well. A mini winter break, I guess. As this game peters out towards the finish, Everton still in possession. 1 minute left on the watch, and Everton still just knocking the ball around at ease inside their own half. O'Brien flicks up the line to roll, but it's stolen away by Hato, who will burst forward towards the Everton box, but it's a really strong tackle from Michael Keane, who's desperate for that clean sheet, and then launches it into the channel for Tieno Barry to get there first, and he will win a throw-in for his side. Thought he got away there, but the ball already got out of play. So he will go down towards the corner flag, but stolen away by Kukurea, and Chelsea will try and launch one final attack if they can. Ball inside their own box. The 95th minute has entered, and actually Sam Barrett decides that is enough. It's 3 points here for David Moyes against Liam Rosinia, and it's an astounding performance from the home side. Thoroughly deserved their 3-0 victory. Goal scoring got underway in the 33rd minute. James Garner sliding a beautiful ball through the Chelsea defence for Beto to run on and dink it over on-rushing Robert Sanchez. They got him into half-time, 1-0 to the good. Chelsea did have a couple of half chances in that first half, but Jordan Pickford made a really good save from Enzo Fernandez. But Chelsea couldn't really lay a glove on Everton in the second half. Beto managing to score a second after Idrissa Gana Gueye intercepted a really poor pass from Andre Santos, burst into the box, slid it into Beto, who smashed his shot goalwards, and it was fumbled over the line by Robert Sanchez, who won't want to see that one again. And the third goal was absolute perfection from Everton. Long ball from Pickford, flicked on by Beto, who picked up 2 goals and an assist. It fell to Ilian Ndiaye, who cut in on his right foot and bent it from the corner of the box into the top corner. Everton pick up the 3 points. They find themselves 7th in the table before Brentford face Leeds tonight. Chelsea, a 4th defeat in a row for them now in all competitions. And it's going to be back to the drawing board for Liam Rosenior. It's all over here at the Hill Dickinson Stadium. My name has been Matt Roberts on Flash Score for you. Thank you for joining us for Everton 3, Chelsea 0.
Big up to Chelsea. Big up to Everton, man. Everton, you've made history, man. This is history. This is history. Defeating Chelsea 3-0. You've made my day, man. I was supporting you. I voted for you in the live chat. Oh my goodness. What a night. What a night. What a night. What a night. My good people, if you are watching right about now, I want to say thank you, man. Thank you for, tuning in today. Tomorrow is going to be a banger. Arsenal versus Man City. Chelsea today, they have not disappointed, man. I was expecting them to lose. And here they are. They never disappoint. And I love it. That's something I love about Chelsea. They don't disappoint. When it comes to losing, they don't disappoint. Yeah? Yeah, it has been 2 hours and 27 minutes with you guys. Let me end the poll and read you the results. Let me end up the poll and see the result. Will Chelsea defeat Everton? Of which they've not defeated Everton. But in the poll, yes was at 58%, no at 42%. The poll is over, man. Thank you for everyone who joined. See you tomorrow early before the game starts. Arsenal versus Man City. I'll be live 30 minutes earlier. Let me be honest. Let me be clear on that. I'll be early 30 minutes early before Arsenal starts the final with Man City. So make sure to lock in. Hit the subscribe button and turn the notification on so you get to join me in that match. All right? Yeah, let me stop sharing let me stop my dads. Thank you for the support. Thank you. Chelsea, you never disappoint, man. Big up for being a big loser. Chelsea have lost 4. They have been losing for their last 4 matches. Lose after lose after lose. Today another loss. Big up. Liam Rosenior, man, it's time for you to pack your things and leave Stamford Bridge, man. This is not Chelsea, I know, man. I'm an Arsenal fan, but this is not Chelsea, I know. But anyway, big up to Moyes, Everton fan, if you are watching, man. Big up to you. Today, Everton, they have played the best match. They've controlled, they've scored, they've maintained that score. A clean sheet at home. Big up. Big up. Man, let me sign out in peace. If you are watching it about now and you haven't subscribed, man, do yourself a favor. Do myself a favor also. Hit that subscribe button so you get to meet me tomorrow. Arsenal versus Man City. Watchalong. It's gonna be fire. Fuego. Hit that subscribe button and make sure to tune in 30 minutes early. I'll be live so you don't wanna miss, man. It's gonna be a final, the best final. Arsenal, are they gonna lift their first trophy this season? That's the biggest question. We're gonna know tomorrow. So make sure to subscribe. You get to catch me tomorrow as early as 30 minutes before the game starts. That's Arsenal versus Manchester City Carabao final. See you there. Make sure to subscribe, man. Please. Also, be a member for only $0.69. Support this channel. Let's create a big community here, man. That's my goal, and I love you all, man. I love to have your company every single day when I'm doing these live streams, man. I'll be so happy, man. It has been your boy, Pankey IBFLB. May God bless you all, man. And I love you, man. For now, let me sign out. Let me get some rest. I'm so happy Liverpool lost. Chelsea lost. What a successful hate watch this Saturday, man. Big up. I'll get to catch you tomorrow. Like I've said, please get it right. I'll be early, 30 minutes before Arsenal versus Man City starts. All right? Let me sleep, wake up, come early, let's hype. Let's see if Arsenal wins. I'm hopeful Arsenal are going to lift the trophy tomorrow. So join me. And the process is just easy. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. You go catch me, man. I'm out. May God bless you all. And one thing, please, don't give up. Also, don't give up. Also, don't give up. I wish you the best of luck in everything you are doing out there, man. May God bless you all. See you tomorrow. Arsenal versus Manchester City, man. I'm out. Peace and love. Thank you, man. Hit that subscribe. Let's get to 2K. Let's get to 2K subs. Easy. Let me end the stream, man. I love you all. Chelsea have lost. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Chelsea. Alhamdulillah. Hit the fitri, man. Happy holiday for all Muslims, man. I forgot to say, man. Alhamdulillah, man. Wallahi billahi. Chelsea, you've become the shittiest team, man, ever. Let me sign out. Catch me tomorrow. Arsenal versus Manchester City, man. Carabao final, man. I don't want to end this, but let me get some rest. Energize. Tomorrow, Arsenal must win. Damn. Come on. Come on. Take a second. If you haven't, man, hit that subscribe button, man. Get to catch me tomorrow, man. This energy, tomorrow, Arsenal must win. Come on, you Gunners! I'm out, man. Peace. Peace. I'm out. Watch my live streams, man. You gonna love it. I'm out. I love you, man. Oh, should I stay? Or should I go? Man, come on. Come on. Chelsea will become the shittiest team, man, ever. But don't worry. Arsenal, tomorrow, you're gonna win your trophy, man. I'm out. See you. Chelsea. I'm out. God damn it.